We are north of the border in Toronto, and the retractable roof is closed for comfort. Today, it's the home opener for this new season between the Pittsburgh Pirates and the Toronto Blue Jays. Major League Baseball on MLB Network coming up right after this. Here's Starling Marte. He will lead this one off today.
For Pittsburgh, center fielder, number 6.
And we are underway this afternoon as the first pitch is over for a called strike one. Hard liner to center field. Pilar is there, and he has it for the first out. Digging in, Kyle Lewis.
Designated hitter, Kyle Lewis.
Into the windup and the pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike one. The windup and the 0-1. Ball hit out towards Cano at second. Over to Smoke at first, and there are 2 away. Josh Harrison stands in. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Dribbled up the line. That winds up foul. 2 out, nobody on. Line drive to center field. But this will not get down quickly enough as it's pulled in out there in center, and that ends the inning. Here comes the second baseman, Robinson Cano. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. And Harold, as we take a look at the Pirates as they take the field here this afternoon, they come in as hot as anyone in this first week of the season as they've won 5 of their first 6 contests.
Well, Matt, it's nice to wake up in a day game and know your ace is going to be on the mound. It's just one of those win days. Seems like you got to the park early, and before you know it, the game's going to be over and you're going to have a W.
And the sinking fastball, called strike 3, and that's out number 1.
Center fielder,
Kevin Pilar comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Tough slider down low for a strike.
1-2.
Looking for back-to-back Ks to start the game. And he takes strike 3 called. Back-to-back strikeouts here to open the home first. 2 away.
Third baseman, Kyle Seager.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate.
When you're on the road, you look for that one guy that's going to be able to get that W for you, and you consider it a win day. He's starting off nice right now. 2 strikeouts in the bottom of the first. You got to be thinking, this is our guy. This is a chance to get a W.
Another one sent foul. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Pitch on the way. And now a slider in on the hands, and he's lucky that one didn't come and get him.
Never fun to see a pitch come up and in, but obviously not being a fastball, he didn't mean anything by it. That is the 4th foul ball of this AB right here. He's seeing a lot of pitches.
And another foul ball. Keeps fighting him off. The 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. Too high, ball 3.
I got to commend him for being a really tough out right now. Not everyone will battle like this with 2 outs and nobody on.
A little bouncer. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. And this will be fouled away.
That is the 8th foul ball in this at-bat. I mean, golly, he's seeing a lot of pitches. He's just spoiling everything till he gets one he can handle.
And that's through for a hit. Stepping into the box, Curtis Granderson. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Smoked on the ground left side. And that'll just sneak past his outstretched arm, a base hit. Here's Justin Smoke now, looking to make it 3 straight 2-out hits here. He's got a runner in scoring position at second. And he takes ball 1.
This is the guy they're going to have to be careful with. He could put 3 runs on the board in a hurry. So expect them to try to get him to chase something out of the zone if they can. Now, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here. So the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1. Here comes the 3-1 pitch. A tough sinker on the inside corner. He's set. Here's the 3-2. And he misses with it for ball 4. So the bases will be loaded now with 2 away. Now at the plate, Kendrys Morales. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. In there, strike 1. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
He put himself in a good position jumping ahead 0-2 with the bases loaded. Now we'll see if he can finish it off.
Here comes another 0-2. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. And he will make it back to third safely, as he didn't have much of a chance at advancing that time. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And he strikes him out. So a missed opportunity at the plate as he strands 3 runners and the side is retired. Ready now, Jordy Mercer. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Chasing after it is Pilar, but he won't get to it, and this should put him in scoring position to start the inning. And he's got himself a leadoff double to begin the second. Stepping in, Sean Rodriguez. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. But he is in there as they can't get him at second. First pitch on its way. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Ranging back is Pilar. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. Standing in, Corey Dickerson. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Way in front of a great slider that time. The windup and the 0-1. Outside for a ball, 1-1. Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2. Here it comes. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
It's clear he just hasn't been able to find any rhythm out there. Pretty much unable to hit any of his.
Here's another one that's drilled. This one to left. Gone. Back-to-back homers. Here's the catcher, Francisco Cervelli, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Sinker runs outside to start the at-bat, 1-0. The 1-0 delivery. And he watches one miss outside, 2-0 now.
Well, I think he just kind of lost focus on the mound right there. It's clearly not going his way, and he's thinking more about that than the task at hand. And right now he needs to think about this hitter.
Striding in. David Freed.
Third baseman, David.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Good looking sinker on the inside corner.
I like that take right there. I know it's a strike, but man, they're making him work. He's been struggling early, and now they're making him work even more. You got to stay within your game plan and be patient, and I think this is a good plan right now.
Line toward the alley in left center, and Freese will reach safely. It's a base hit. Cervelli rounds the corner and is headed home. And the tag from Martin. They got him at the plate. Now at the plate, Josh Bell. 3 runs already home and a potential 4th standing at third base. Trying to get back, but he's tagged out near third. Here's the first pitch to him. Just a bit jumpy that time. Swung on and missed.
Matt, it looks like he was sitting there getting ready to jump on the first pitch fastball, and they pulled the string on him and threw him a changeup and just got him out front. Now I don't know what he's thinking up there at the plate or what he might be looking for. He could be pretty confused right now.
Here's another 0-2. 0-2 pitch is swung on and lifted in the air out to center field. Will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. Here's Troy Tulowitzki now. He'll start out the proceedings against Mike Leake as we get the inning underway. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball one. And the sinker is over here, and that evens things at 1. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Strike 2 at a pitch that catches the outside corner. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
Batting 8th, right fielder.
Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Even at a ball and a strike. Here's the pitch. A sinker over the outside corner for strike 2. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And that sinking fastball didn't sink. It stayed high. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. Chopped weakly to the left. Throw gets him. 2 down. Digging in, Russell Martin will try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Couldn't quite hold back that time as the changeup fooled him for strike 1. Grounded down the third baseline, but this will get foul for strike 2. 0-2 count. Here's the pitch. And a sinker called strike 3 as he's rung up and the side is retired. Striding in once again, Starling Marte. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Number 6, Starling Marte.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that'll get on past Tulowitzki. It's a base hit. So an inning-opening single kicks off their half of the third.
Now batting.
Digging in to try it again, Kyle Lewis. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1. And there he goes towards second. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw way late, and he's in there easily at second. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. And that misses. 2-1. No one out with a runner at second. A throw behind the runner at second, but he is in there as they can't get him at second. Here's a swing and a ground ball for Seager down at third. And he retired 1 away. Ready for another chance? Josh Harrison hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat. But he is in there as they can't get him at second. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Runner breaks for third. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. To short, hit hard. On to first, and there were 2 down. Into the box now, Jordy Mercer. He scored a run after stroking a double in his first at-bat. Grounded to third. Throw on to Smoke at first, and the side is retired. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Robinson Cano. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3. Cut fastball inside, ball 1.
Pretty good pitch right here to a left-handed power hitter. The one thing you want to do, keep the ball inside so he can't get those long arms out and extended. Really good pitcher's pitch right there, even though he didn't get the called strike.
A strike, and it's 2-1. And this pitch is hit foul off to the left and out of play, so the count goes to 2-2 now. Swing and a miss as he starts the third the same way he ended the second with a punch out, 1 away.
Center fielder.
Into the windup and the pitch.
Pilar.
Kevin Pilar is at the plate as he looks at ball one. Lifted in the air to center. Marte is under it. 2 gone.
Third
Stepping
baseman,
up to the
number
plate,
16.
Kyle Seager. He reached on a single in his first try. On the ground and right at the shifted infielders. Harrison has it. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Digging in for his second at bat, Sean Rodriguez. He'll try to get it going here to begin the fourth.
Sean
And now the first pitch of the inning is sent in the air out to straightaway center. And he will make the catch while ranging backward as he just put the glove up and hauled it in for the first out. Corey Dickerson is in for the second time here as he looks at one outside. It's 1-0. Couldn't wait back. A swing and a miss. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
You know, what I'm seeing here is a reluctance to throw the fastball. It's like he feels he can't throw the ball right by him right now.
Over to Smoke at first, and there are 2 away. Into the box now, Francisco Cervelli. He singled his last time up. Lifted into center field. Pilar's there. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Leading off the inning, Curtis Granderson, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Fielder, number 18.
In the air, down the left field line and deep. After it is Dickerson. But he won't get to it, and this should put a man in scoring position to start the inning. And he is into second base with a leadoff double. Digging in the switch hitter, Justin Smoke. He drew a walk his first time up. First pitch is a changeup for a called strike.
Matt, I don't know if you know this, but less than 60% of his first pitches have been for a strike. And he's still having a good game. I don't know what he's doing. They just haven't been able to figure him out.
And a half-hearted attempt that time as he broke the plane of the plate. It's a ball and 2 strikes now. Don't want to forget about it. Good lead off at second there. Now the pitch. And that misses 2-2. Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. And the sinking fastball. Called strike 3. And that's out number 1.
For the Blue Jays. Designated hitter.
Kendrys Morales is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike. The 0-1 pitch. And this one gets away. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch. Breaking ball swung on in the dirt. Cervelli corrals it, and he makes the throw to first. Morales is retired. 2 down now. Here's Troy Tulowitzki now. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Number 2, Troy.
Here's a slider to start things out. Looked at for ball 1. Chop foul right by home plate, and it's a ball and a strike. Leake pauses, coming home with the 1-1 pitch. And he misses 2-1. 2 balls and a strike. Here it is. Line to the right side, and he'll make the catch. Oh, check that! He didn't look it into his glove, and the ball drops in. The runner from third comes across to score as they try and chip away at their deficit. It's now a 3-1 ball game. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Hit hard to short. Mercer is there. Throw on to second for the force in the. Here's David Freese to stand in. He'll start things out as we begin the 5th.
Third baseman, David
And a fastball there is inside as that one backed him up a bit.
What makes hitting so difficult is covering both sides of the plate. And that hard pitch right there that was inside makes it awfully tough now to cover both the inside and the outside part of the plate.
There to play it is Grichuk, and that's the first out.
The first baseman, number 55.
Stepping up now, Josh Bell comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1. Hit hard up the middle. And that'll get on past Tulowitzki. It's a base hit. Number 9 batter comes through that time as it'll now be up to the top of the order with 1 away. Here's Starling Marte. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
The intent with that changeup away was one thing and one thing only. Get a double play ball. Nice job to lay off it at the plate, though.
Pillar's there. 2 down. Throw back to first. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Digging in once again, Kyle Lewis. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Sent on the ground out to second. That's through, and he's got his first base hit. He's 1 for 3. Josh Harrison stands in, and we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. And that's by him. It's 0-1. Prior to the 0-1, here's a look to first. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Here's a swing and a ground ball, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now.
Well, he got a piece of that breaking ball right there. That's the second one he's seen in a row now, and he fouled that one off. Let's see if he comes back with a third one. 3 in a row.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away. And then Russell Martin now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Leading off with the Jays, catcher.
Starts him out with a sinker that's inside. 1-0. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Just caught the inside corner with a sinker.
Well, they're still in this game. You know, if they can get somebody on a broken bat, a blooper, a bunt, and then go for the big ball, they can get something going. But they got to start with getting somebody on base. This offense needs a base runner and get things happening.
Oh, and he's really got the strikeout pitch working now as he notches number 9 in the ball game. This is pulled into right, and he's able to reach down and put this one away. Great concentration there for the second out.
Center fielder number 11.
Ready for another shot now. Kevin Pillar. 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. And some action now in the Pirates bullpen. They've got a lefty and a right-hander up to throw. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike.
Look, Matt, he's done a nice job getting those first 2 outs. I mean, look, this is a good hitting team. And now you got the 2-hitter coming to the middle of the order. But you can limit the damage by getting those first 2 outs. I think he's limited the damage so far this inning.
Here's the 1-2 delivery. Hit the other way out toward right field. Moving under it, Rodriguez. And that ends the inning. Here's Jordy Mercer now. He doubled earlier in the game. 1 for 2 to this point.
Jordy Mercer.
Hit hard down the line. But this is foul for the first strike. A windup and the 0-1. Heavy sinker just stayed inside.
He's certainly giving up plenty of hits in this one, but the funny thing is he hasn't walked anyone yet. That tells me he's throwing strikes, but he's just not throwing enough quality strikes. We're starting to see a lot more balls from him now, and that's a direct result of him getting hit around pretty good. He's trying to do something different, and it's resulting in him not attacking the strike zone anymore.
Hot shot to third and handled for the first out. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Sean Rodriguez. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Here's a swing and a shot back up the middle. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. Digging in once again, Corey Dickerson. And we thought we might be seeing the end of the road for the starter, but clearly he's still in there for at least one more hitter.
Yeah, I'm not sure, Matty, but I think this lefty-lefty matchup right here may have been enough to convince the manager to stay with him. So we'll see if it works out.
In there, a base hit. Here's the catcher, Francisco Cervelli.
Francisco
from the stretch. Hit on the ground toward the left. There is Seager. There's one. On to Smoke. It's a double play, and that'll end the inning. Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager. He'll lead it off as we start the home 6th.
Third baseman,
Swing and a little tapper, but it gets foul. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Grounded to the right. Gloved by Harrison, and he's set down, one away. Digging in and looking for more, Curtis Granderson. He doubled earlier and carries a 2-for-2 line into this appearance. Kevin Segrist will come on and make his fourth appearance in this campaign. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
You know, that can really be an effective pitch to a guy that has a lot of pop. They're up there looking for a fastball up in the zone, so if you can place it a little above it, they have a hard time getting the barrel up there.
1-2, here it comes. And a neck-high fastball that time. He's set, and the 2-2 pitch. And Granderson swings and misses that time as he's down on strikes for route number 2.
Up next for the Blue Jays.
Here's Justin Smoke now. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Now it looks like a right-hander's up and throwing in the Pittsburgh bullpen. Shoots this one over to first. And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down. Here's Kendrys Morales. 0 for 2 with a couple of strikeouts for him so far. Ball 1. 1 run, 5 hits, and no errors in the game for Toronto. Left side. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. Ready for another chance? David Freese. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far.
David Freese.
And there's a base hit, so maybe some insurance here to lead off the 7th. Josh Bell the next to hit. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Hit on the ground to third. Cano for 1. On to Smoke, gets a double play. Ready for another shot now. Starling Marte. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Grichuk moves over, and the inning is over.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Striding in once again, Troy Tulowitzki. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Dickerson's after it, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out. Here's Randall Grichuk. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. And here's another fly ball. This one's heading out to center field. Marte will range to his left and put it away. 2 down. Russell Martin now, and he's likely just trying to put one in play here. 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts thus far. Good slider there, and he gets ahead of him. 0-1. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Marte's after it, but it's the right fielder that gets there to make the catch. So striding forward now, Kyle Lewis. R.A. Dickey will come on and make his 4th appearance in this campaign.
Now pitching for the Blue Jays, number 19, R.A. Dickey.
Brad Miller is going to be asked to get things going here as a lead off the top of the 8th.
Miller.
Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0. Here's the pitch. The knuckleball giggling at him as it goes by. 1-1. 1-1. Here it comes. Ripped on the ground to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. In now, Josh Harrison. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. A knuckleball right over the middle of the plate.
Matt, that ball's right down the middle. It looked like he wasn't even going to offer at it. Some guys don't mind taking the first pitch, and they even feel comfortable when they're down 0-1.
The 0-2 home. Now a flare out toward right center. Cano ranging into the outfield makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. So striding in, Jordy Mercer hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out. Adam Frazier will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. Now a swing and a ground ball for the second baseman, Cano. Throw on to Smoke at first, and the side is retired. Here's Robbie Cano now. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. In there for strike 1. The 0-1. Next pitch, chopped foul right at home plate, and he's behind 0-2 now.
Well, he's out in front of that breaking ball right there. Not surprised. I was after that fastball. Nice job of pitching. Kind of keep him off balance.
Got him to chase out of the zone that time. Robinson Cano becomes the first out in the bottom of the 8th inning. 8th inning of this low-scoring affair. 3-1 our score. A swing and a miss at the good old Uncle Charlie.
Well, that's a true indicator he's looking for a fastball in. He wanted to spin the wind right there and knock one as far as he could. He got the off-speed pitch inside, and he pulled off of it.
Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes. Steve Pierce will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. George Contos will come on out of the bullpen, as he'll be appearing in his 3rd game this season.
A defensive change for the Pirates. Now playing.
Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball 1. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. I had him lunging there, as he's just able to tap it foul at home plate. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. And this is chopped foul near the plate, and the count will move to 1-2 now. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Slider whiffed on for strike 3. Ready once again, Sean Rodriguez. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point.
Sean Rodriguez.
And this is sliced foul into the stands in right, out of play. Gregory Polanco will try to get his club a little 9th inning insurance, as he'll grab a bat to pinch hit, leading things off here.
Polanco.
And that misses 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Back up the middle. And that'll get on past Tulowitzki. It's a base hit. With that, the Buccos have their leadoff man aboard to kick off the inning. Digging in to try it again, Corey Dickerson. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. Throw over to first. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Back up the middle. And a sliding effort there at short, but this ball finds its way through for a base hit. And they keep rolling here. Their runners at the corners with still nobody out. Here's the catcher, Francisco Cervelli.
Francisco Cervelli.
First offering on its way. Knuckleball upstairs. Dangerous pitch taken for a strike.
This is where you got to pitch to the strikeout. Infield's drawn in. You don't want contact. You want to make them swing and miss.
In to score, the runner from third. Here's David Freese to stand in. 2 for 3 with a double. Ryan Tepera is into the ball game now, as he'll make his 5th appearance of the season here. And the first pitch is chopped foul right at home plate. It's strike 1. To third. Cano for 1. On to first, so he comes right out of the bullpen and gets the double play. So coming to the plate, Josh Bell. Although there are a couple of bases open, and we'll see if they think about working around him. Grounded up the first baseline. Oh, and this is past him down the line. A fair ball. And they'll add one more to the lead. It's now a 5-1 ball game. Here's Starling Marte trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired.
In is Curtis Granderson.
He'll be the one to get us going here in the bottom of inning number 9.
Left fielder, number 18.
Michael Feliz will come on out of the bullpen as he'll be appearing in his third game this season.
Michael Feliz.
Watches a fastball right there for strike one.
Objective number 1 right here is finding a way to get on base. So I'm not surprised to see him taking on the first pitch there.
Now a swing and a miss there from Granderson, and he's quickly down here 0-2. Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. One away.
Now batting, first baseman.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Ball hit high and foul down the left field line. It's strike one. The windup and the 0-1. On the ground up the middle. And the throw gets him at first on as fine a play in the hole as you're ever likely to see. 2 away now.
Designated hitter, Kendrys Morales.
Fouled straight back. Pulled toward right center field. Marte is under it. Makes the catch, and that's the ball game. And, guys, victory wouldn't have been possible for the Pirates here without the start turned in by this man, Mike Leake. What a performance he turned in. He's our tops player of the game.
Well, I thought he did a real nice job on the mound, guys. He threw strikes and mixed his pitches really well. And in the end, his performance helped propel them to another victory.